Minecraft Hardcore 100 Days Challenge videos have exploded since I started my channel 5 years ago. The first video I ever posted was me setting out to connect villages with rails in Minecraft. Now, in 2025, I'm going at it again. Here are the rules. Random seed, hardcore mode, and the challenge ends when I connect 3 villages with 1 railway system. And the biggest rule of all, I only have 100 days to complete it. Alrighty guys, it is day 1 of the challenge. I think the most important thing here is looking for a mine shaft and then finding the first village. If I can do that relatively fast, then I think we should be in a good spot for the rest of the challenge. So let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some wood. Hate to be around the snow, don't want to fall in that, but we'll work around it. It'll all work out. So I'm gonna get some tools real quick, and then we're gonna see what is nearby. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make. I'm gonna turn this whole thing into planks. Why not? I can't think of anything else that I'll really need it for. We're gonna go ahead and just, for now, we'll go ahead and just do a pickaxe, and then I think we should be good. I don't think I'm gonna do an axe yet. I think I'll wait till I get stone. We'll do some stone axe, I don't know if I'll do a sword. I don't think I really need one. I think the axe is just better at this point. Okay, thought maybe we were looking at a cave here or something, but doesn't look like that's the case. So we are going to keep exploring around here. Honestly, I think oh, actually there might be something down here. We might have something here, hold on. Okay, we found coal. That's gonna be very useful, especially in hardcore, to try and keep stuff from spawning on us. I might go ahead and take these mushrooms too. Oh, thought maybe we had cobblestone down there, but doesn't look like it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this coal, and then we will get some stone and try and upgrade our tools too. Frankly, I'm terrified that something's gonna just drop on my head. That's the scariest outcome I could think of right now. I don't think anything can spawn right here in this part, so I think we should be good. But I am going to go and grab this coal, and then I'm going to get out just to be safe. I think I'm going to look for a sheep here, try and get a bed. If we could find a village that's not in the snow, it'll be a lot easier to build the rails around that. So I'm going to try and look for one maybe in like the plains, maybe even like a desert biome. I think that could be pretty good. But I think that's the goal. I think that's what we're going to try and build. Okay, I was feeling extremely greedy and wanted to get the rest of that coal, but now that we're out, I'm going to go ahead and make some more sticks, and we are going to build our first axe. So now we've got a little bit of defense, and it should be easier to get some wood now. In fact, I'm going to cut that down with the axe. And now we've got 30 pieces of coal, so looking pretty good. Stone tools. I think we are going to try and get out of this snow. Like I said, I think it'll just make it a lot easier on the challenge if we're not in the snow. It looks like we've got something right here. Okay, interesting. Some spruce here. Oh my goodness, if that had been a hole, this challenge would have already been over. Oh, we found a sheep. Oh. Do I go ahead and take it out? Oh, he looks so innocent. I feel terrible. I need a bed. Come here. Oh, it was one swing, man. I feel horrible. I feel terrible. Kill him. Oh, I see another sheep, actually. The wool matches too, so that's perfect. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I think he's on me. I think he knows what's up. Oh my goodness. One swing, dude. Ruined portal, okay. I like it. Mythical pool, I like it a lot. Alright, flint shovel with fortune, okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this on. We're dripped out. Oh, the last sheep we need. Okay, we can make a bed. We're gonna go ahead and sleep. That's what we're gonna do. I might just take shelter in the first village we find. We might just make that like the main hub. And I might just try and make some... Oh, I just wasted all this. Might just try and make some improvements there or something. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up. If it's a, you know, if it's a nice plains village or if it's like a cool desert village, then maybe I'll settle down there. But it just depends. It just depends. Ooh, there's some iron there. Okay. I'm gonna use my wooden pickaxe until it breaks for some cobble. We're gonna go get that iron, and now we're in a good spot. We're gonna be doing good. Okay, this iron's great because one of our biggest concerns is definitely getting a shield. Because I'm gonna die if I don't. So definitely gonna get the rest of this iron, and I might even go for that coal. Oh god, I see an Enderman already. Oh my goodness. I almost just lost everything already. That was so scary. I thought the run was over. Guys, my pants are cooked. My pants are actually... They're blasted. I stopped breathing. I'm not even kidding. I stopped breathing. Alright, so this cave has been pretty crazy. While the iron's been smelting, I was going down just a little further to see what was around, and now I've got 21 lapis. I've found some more iron, so we're going to keep smelting. I think... Let me see how much I get after this. Yeah, we're in a spot where we can do full iron armor, so we're going to go ahead and get that extra protection on just to be safe, because hardcore, it's... You don't want to take it lightly. I've learned that one too many times, unfortunately. There's an amethyst room here too, some more iron. I really need to find my my furnace. All right, we got our first piece of iron armor. I also went ahead and made some iron tools. We're gonna smelt the rest of this, and I'm gonna try and play it safe. I'm a little scared just because of how much is in this cave right now. Especially over there, it's looking real scary. So, is that? Oh, I thought that was emeralds for a second. That would have been nuts. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this iron, and then I see some gold. Gold is gonna be really important, especially for our powered rails. And then just, I mean, plain old iron is gonna be important too, especially if we don't find a mine shaft. Alright, so we're almost full on armor. I'm going to wear this gold chest plate until it gives out. And then we've got our... Let's go ahead and set our hotbar here, just to be safe. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't have my shield in my offhand. That would have been terrible. Okay, guys, well... I don't know what just happened. I really don't know what just happened. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD. If I hadn't just put on that armor, I would have been dead. I would have been dead. If I hadn't put on that armor, I would have been dead. I'm still just in shock. I mean, it came out of nowhere. Okay, we're gonna cook everything in here real quick so that I'm not distracted next time I'm like looking at an inventory while stuff is smelting. Okay, so we just finished smelting all of our iron and all of this mutton, so we're at 35 ingots right now. I've already got almost full set of iron armor, and then I've got the iron tools that I really care about in a shield, so I think we should be good to go. I'm still a little shook up after that creeper dropped on me, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, let's go get the rest of this iron here. I am gonna get the gold just because I'll need it for powered rails. And that's going to be crucial in getting this network to run. Oh my goodness, so is redstone. Alright, so we've already got redstone. That's a good look. Alright, okay, well, we've already had 2 near-death experiences. And it's only day 3 right now, so I'm a little scared for how the rest of this challenge is going to go. But it's looking pretty promising so far. We've got some more lapis and some iron up here. I'm going to place down this torch just to try and make it a little safer here. Boys, we found it. We have found diamonds. Oh Oh my gosh, more. Yes, I am greedy. Give me that. Oh my goodness, more. More! Oh no. Whew, okay. That was scary. Okay, so that is a dungeon out of the way. I like that. We got a name tag too, so we can name an animal. Or we can name a zombie villager or something if we need to, if we do end up needing to do the spawner. I mean, that'd be huge. Are you kidding me? That is crazy! Look at that! Possibly one of my greediest digs ever. We got some diamonds. More diamonds too, that's good. Okay, I really want to go back to the surface, but if I could find a mine shaft down here, we would be in such a good spot for the challenge. Just thinking long term about securing rails, it'd be really helpful if we could find a mine shaft. There's 2 of them in here. So that's really scary. Okay, frankly, I think we have done enough. It's day 3. We're in a good spot on 14 diamonds. I'll check a little bit more just to be safe. We got really lucky finding this so early. But I do want to stop and pause and kind of get our bearings straight, in the words of the LA Beast. Okay, so we're done smelting stuff. We've kind of cleaned up our inventory a bit here. I've got a lot of redstone, decent amount of iron, and some pretty good diamonds. So I think we're going to go ahead and break out of our hole. I do want to keep looking just for a little bit longer to see if I can find a mine shaft. But after that, we are going to... Oh my. Oh, I think that's where I was earlier. I think we're good. I think I just got turned around. Right? I think I just got turned around. Oh, shoot. Diamonds blew up right there, and I didn't even notice it. I almost lost those diamonds. Wow. Okay, that was a little scary. Okay, so it's day 5. I did everyone's favorite strat, and I just climbed like all the way up. We are still in the spruce-looking area, so I guess I was pretty close to where I went into the cave. And now I think our goal is just to look for the first village, or if we see a mine shaft from somewhere in the open, we'll look for that too. But I think it is time for us to find that first village. I really don't know how long it's going to take. I think there's only one kind of village that spawns in spruce biomes, so I don't know what the rarity is of that, but we'll see if we can find one. I'm going to try to avoid the ice because I think we're really close to where we went in, because I think this is the same clearing that we were at earlier. And in fact, I think this is the same pig that we might have seen earlier, and he just stayed here, so... that is pretty interesting. I'll keep recording. We'll see what we run into out here, just in case something interesting pops up. Okay guys, well you aren't gonna believe this, but while I was in free cam recording just a second ago, I fell all the way down into a huge cave, so I'm gonna try and get some health back. Our run almost ended from a fall. I just went back to the scene of the crime, and it looks like I just jumped just straight off right here down to those blocks, and I ended up on half of a heart. I mean, just completely man-made, almost brought my own end that fast. The first few days were so much travel, I felt like I was stuck in the taiga and spruce biome forever. After all the near-death experiences I kept facing, I thought I might not survive to the first village, but then I saw something. Oh, guys, we have a village. We have found our first village. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's day 6. Day 6, we have found our first village. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are going to set up a base here. First of all, we're going to raid everything that these people have, just because it's been annoying trying to find them. So let's go and let's investigate. What do you people have? There's a cool bed here. Can't wait to use that for myself. There's some chests. We've got a good farm. We can try and help them build up. Maybe we'll expand their farm for them. What are you doing here, mister? He's got the wheat trade. Huge. Wheat for emerald trade. That's huge. That's huge. We have officially made contact with our first village. I think we're going to spruce this place up a little bit. We'll probably spend not more than 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, hopefully not more than 3 days. Just trying to clean this place up a little bit, maybe setting up their farms to be a little bit more efficient. And we'll work on maybe some trades here. I see some potato and some carrot trades. So it's really not looking too bad. We've got some good ways to farm emeralds off of these guys that may be useful to us later. I am going to get this copper for the spyglass here, and in case we want to mess with some copper golems. But I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to smelt everything down, organize my inventory, and then we're going to start our first improvement project. And I think what we're going to do for that is we're going to try and make their farms just a little bit bigger so that we know that we'll have some food source when we're at this base. So I'm going to use this guy's furnaces, and we will be back in a little bit. Now, with the first village found, it was time to improve their farm so I can abuse their farmer trades and have an infinite food source. This will be our home. We will call it Deentopia. I've just been digging dirt. I went through 3 iron shovels already. It's like these holes never stop. I keep checking for caves, and I believe we might have some good ones nearby. Guys, so I've cleaned up the village just a bit. I wanted to make it a little safer to kind of traverse, so I really focused on filling in the holes that were kind of everywhere. If you were walking around, you were basically at risk of falling in a hole and dying the whole time. So I filled in most of that. Over there, you can see I filled in that whole section that was just all stone. Still some pretty big drops that I'm going to work on filling in eventually, but right now I think I've gotten rid of most of the really dangerous spots. So you saw earlier there were some villagers stranded across a quarry, so we were trying to take care of that. We've cleared this and leveled it out a bit, kind of cleaned up the path, and then I went ahead and I made this farm over here a little bit bigger. I'm going to have this just focus on potatoes. And then over there, we're going to work on establishing like a carrot farm and a wheat farm. So there's some polar bears over there. I don't know how concerned I should be. It's been a while since I've interacted with one. Oh, look, there's more potatoes over here. Okay, there's potatoes everywhere over here. So the potato production will be pretty good in this village. So that's going to be nice. I've basically set up shop in this house kind of sitting on the edge over here. I put some of the valuables in the chest, which doesn't really matter since if I die, you know, the run ends. But just to have some space while I'm digging dirt, I feel like I've been digging dirt for like 3 in-game days at this point, so it helped to have a little extra storage to make that work. So I think I'm going to go ahead and fix those farms over there, and then we also, I don't know if I said this or not, Future Hayden, if I said this already, cut it out. But there were some caves that we saw, some very interesting caves that we saw over this direction, and then this tree up here that I put a torch on. There's like a hole, and it looks like that may go to something interesting. So I'm going to come over here and look at it real quick. It looks like it goes to something. So that will be worth looking into once we kind of finish up our village project. I'm hoping to not spend more than a couple more days on it, because we're already down to 9 days. Once or I guess we've already been through 9 days, I should say. Once we get through this, we're already a tenth of the way through the challenge. So I'm running out of time. Need to find a way to get these other 2 villages and hopefully get a mine shaft to try and get us those extra rails, some mine carts. It'd be really good. It'd be really beneficial if we could run into a mine shaft. That'd really expedite the process, and I hopefully wouldn't have to worry about too much iron or making iron farms, stuff like that. But I'm sure if it comes down to it, we will make an iron farm if we need to, just to make sure we have enough rails. But then, you know, the gold, the powered rails, the redstone, it's a whole thing. So we will reconvene. We'll reconvene soon. You guys will see me soon. I don't know what or when, but we'll reconvene. Reconvening sooner than expected here. I've been trying to think about what would be the best direction for another village, and I'm starting to think that maybe if we do like a station here, maybe well, that is, if there's a village that direction or somewhere over there, we could almost do like some kind of central station right here where they connect through. I was just thinking, because if it's over the ice, it would be a lot easier to traverse, like, back and forth versus going over all those hills over there. So let's hope that the villages are that way or that way or that way. We came from that way, so I don't think there's any that close over there. But if we could hope from that direction or that direction to avoid all those hills up there, that would be fantastic. It's a little unfortunate that the first one we found was in this snow ice biome, but we're going to make it work somehow. So don't worry, we'll be good. I think I'm in a good spot to start exploring too. So I think day 11, we're going to head into that cave up there. I'm going to try and brace myself, get some more armor, make sure that my tools are good to go. And I may even make some diamond tools or some diamond armor to go with it. So that's what we're looking to do next. And I also need to get rid of all of these snowballs because they are just wasting all my space. So I'm going to clear my inventory. I'll probably sleep through day 10, and then day 11, we will go ahead and head into the cave. Yay! Alright guys, it's day 10, and I do think we have a cave that we can go check out. So we're going to go do that. I'm a little scared, honestly. I'm a little scared. I don't know what to expect, but I think I don't know. I hope we find something good. I hope there's something good in there. I'm going down. Maybe I should get a bucket. Nah. Who needs a bucket? Okay, so this isn't really a cave, I found out, but I do see some gold down there. So what we are going to do is I'm going to hit one of these. I'm going to hit one of these. And we're going to do that. And I'm going to go mine that gold because it could be good. Guess I need to fill this in. Oh my. Yeah, that goes somewhere. How about we be smart and make a bucket? I was about to say, I guess this doesn't lead anywhere, but it looks like that goes somewhere. Oh, that's chainmail. What the heck? Bro, I forgot chainmail was a thing. Oh my god, is that Jockey? Oh my gosh, they're fighting each other now. Oh my goodness, how many more are there? Oh my god, there's 4 of them. There's 5 of them. Is there a spawner? Oh my goodness. I'm surrounded. Okay, I had to start recording again because there are diamonds right there. Just one diamond. Sigh. This place looks pretty big though. Okay, now there are diamonds over there, but there's lava like all below it, so I'm a little scared. But I think it is possible. And there's more diamonds over here. I was going to put torches so that nothing snuck up on me. And I was gifted more diamonds for my being careful. Okay, that worked better than I thought, honestly. One diamond. After all the dangers we just went through. Come on, man. Oh my god. But I think when I first... Whew. Alright, that was a little scary. I stopped recording and then I came back and look at this. It's like a creeper, like hot springs up there. They're just hiding there, waiting to jump me. Oh, hopefully I don't regret this. Alright. Let's go down here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Found a mine shaft. Wait, this is huge. Okay, that means we have secured rails, boys. Okay, guys, so I tunneled up, trying to get out of the mine shaft, but we have run into a slight problem here. I think I am under ice. Let me try and... Okay. Head west, so we need to head this way. Are we right next to the village? Is the mine shaft that close? No shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the mine shaft is like almost right next to the village. That is crazy. We got here just in time for nightfall. Now this potato farm seems to be doing a little bit better. We'll have some food there soon. I guess I'm either going to go look for animals or we're going to try and use the, was it compost? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. Oh, we have enough for diamond armor too. So this is a huge day for us. Let's go ahead and just, let's smelt. Let's get some smelting done. We'll sleep and smelt. And I should make a blast furnace if I was smart. Oh, we have 29 potatoes. That's what we'll use for food. All right, perfect. We're good to go. All right, guys, I'm in the middle of smelting everything, but I wanted to show you guys us making the diamond armor. That is huge. We've got enough left for some tools. Gonna say goodbye to our old armor. It served us well, but unfortunately it is way past time for an upgrade. I'm going to make some blast furnaces, and I'm going to make some smokers to hopefully make our smelting process just a little bit more efficient. And then I'm going to get back to full food, full hunger, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to try and go back to the mine shaft. So unless something interesting happens, I will probably be back whenever we're going to the mine shaft. Oh, look at this drip. Okay, guys, it's day 15. Little did we know we had a mine shaft here the whole time. So we're going to head back down and we're going to try and get into it. While I was AFK, well, I guess not AFK, while I wasn't recording, I went ahead and I put down a blast furnace, a smoker, I left one more furnace by itself just in case I needed to make more smooth stone and stuff for another blast furnace. So that the house is getting a little cramped. I think we're going to move out when we come back, but I really want to see how much rail we can get from this mine shaft. I'm hoping we can get at least, 2, maybe 3 stacks. Just something to get us a nice start. And then I think we'll start looking for the second village after that. I think that'll be our next objective. After we clear out every single rail we can get, we're going to go for the next village. Oh, okay. I'm really scared about poison spiders. That's the biggest fear I have going into this right now, is that we're going to run into one of those, and that's going to just cook the run. Why are there no rails, by the way? I found the one mine shaft with no rails. Are you serious? Oh, we found some. We found some. Our first rails. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. The run's over. Oh. Oh, there's diamonds. I found some more rails. That's good. I hear more spiders, so I'm a little scared. What is this? Ooh, diamonds. Oh my gosh, there he is. Look at all these diamonds, by the way. But I finally found my first chest, so let's see. What do we got? Okay, this might sound crazy, but I think I have gotten as much rail out of this mine shaft as I can. I'm gonna find the way out. I'll be right back. Okay, so on my way back, I heard more zombies, and I thought I was going, like, the wrong way. So I turned and I jumped up here, and then I found even more rail, and I'm out of storage again, and I found a chest, so this, I mean, stuff just keeps popping up out of nowhere. Also, look at how many torches are in here. I'm honestly surprised that we made it out. I didn't think it was gonna be possible. It feels too good to be true that we're heading back to the village with, I mean, almost 7 stacks of rails. And I didn't have to craft a single thing. And we're heading back with this much. So it's day 18. We're almost a fifth of the way through the 100-day challenge. Time's kind of running out. I've got to find 2 other villages. And it's taken us 18 days to get to this point. And I'm still going to have to connect all 3 with one rail system. So might be time to start looking for that second village now that I have so many rails. And I think I also need an upgrade in my living situation. I think it's time for me. Oh, we have 2 iron golems here, by the way. Wait, we have 3 iron golems here. What the heck? How does that happen? Okay, that's sweet. Well, I'm gonna upgrade the house. I'm gonna put the rails away, and I'm just gonna be glad I'm alive. I'm gonna be glad we made it out of that without dying. Okay, guys, I traded houses with another villager, and unfortunately, I got rid of the cauldrons for the leather workers, and so this guy came and found my smoker, and now he is a butcher, and I guess he thinks that this is his house. Unfortunately, it is not. This is my house. He doesn't get it. Alright, we're fine. This is what I've done with the place. I got some new storage, got some food storage here, organized some stuff in here, just a random miscellaneous crap. We have 3 name tags. We really, we should get something to name. We should name something. I'm thinking maybe a cat, maybe a dog. That could be fun. I'm keeping the bones on me just in case we see a wolf. That way we can tame it, but we've got a lot of rail. I'm really excited. I think that on day 20 tomorrow, we're going to start looking for that second village so that we can hopefully get our first connection set up, and then we'll kind of figure out where our junction needs to be from there. I think I will go ahead and connect village 1 and 2 before I find village 3, and then maybe I'll optimize the route after that if I have enough time. I'm really hoping it won't take Oh, my cat is running across my desk. Speaking of cats. And he's sitting over there. All right. I'm hoping it won't take as much time. I feel like we can do this in 100 days. I think we can do it. It's really just a matter of... I think we'll find the second village fine. I think it's a matter of when we find the third one. And if we have enough rails to connect all three, which... That is the question, is it not? That is the question. So, you gotta get out of my house. Back in Deedtopia, I finally got some rest. Days of mining in the mine shafts had worn down my tools, inventory, and mental health. This village needs improvements, as always. I love the place, though. Okay, guys, it's day 20. We're getting ready to head out to the next village. But while I was looking for some cows because I wanted some leather, look at what I found up there. That is a little scary, but it's nothing we can't handle. I think with our diamond armor and our trusty bow, I think we're good. I think we could handle some illagers or pillagers or whatever they're called. I think we could handle it. I think we'd be good. Am I gonna go up there and fight it? Probably not. I'm probably gonna let them just come to me. But I did want some leather because it was just one little side quest I wanted to try doing before I left. But we have, I think, one villager, maybe two here left without a job. So I was gonna try and build a lectern just to see what kind of enchantment maybe it would give us. But there's no animals. There's no animals anywhere. The polar bear is the only animal I've seen for miles. So I'm going to put this paper up. I'm going to go build a boat because that's going to be really good for traveling through this ice. If you don't remember, we came from that way. So we're going to go that way or that way. And we're going to look for our second village. Hopefully in a different biome. And he was in my house again. That's just... What can you even do with that guy? Okay, guys, we've got our boat. We have just open ice in front of us. I think it is time for us to find a second village. Okay. Oh my goodness. Forgot you just drift like crazy on this thing. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he saw me. Okay, well, I was hoping there was a little more ice. The village is like right over there. This is fine. We can walk on foot. The two illager outposts being so close is a little scary. Is that how they normally spawn? Is that like their intended spawn, like near villages or something to like come scare them? Maybe? Do they fight? Do they fight illagers? I think they do. Oh my gosh. Is that another village? Oh, what the heck? Okay, guys. Well, it's day 20. And we have found village number 2. It is yet again another snow. Oh, that bunny just died. Yet again, another snowy village, but this one has animals, so that's pretty cool. This, I don't know what's going on in this house with an arch. And there's like a ravine around here too, so... Oh my gosh, it's cows. We can actually have leather now, so... is there one or are there two? So if I can keep him... Let's see if I can trick him into like... No, he's too smart. After 20 days, we found it. The second village. We shall call this one Farmville. There are some dangerous holes here that need to be filled, and an arch that really boggles my mind. I have made some changes here to the village. I know I was just talking about filling in some of the holes, but I figured it'd be easier to show you guys, kind of first person walk you through what we did. So this bridge right here, I put that in, I filled in this whole area. So It's looking a lot more clean. I think it looks better like this. It's a little safer for the villagers. Hopefully no one's falling through any secret holes or cracks or anything. So I also filled in some stuff over here, and I'm gonna eventually go in and do the what do you call it? The shovel, and get everything kind of uniform with the. Sorry, it's like 3 a.m. The John came back. Jonos 105 for the channel came back, and so we played Helldivers 2 all day. So I think what we want to do now, I'm gonna wait to connect the two villages. I'm gonna wait to connect Deantopia and Farmville. I think I would rather go check and see where the next village will be, because that'll kind of give us an idea of how much rail we need. And we're already 23 days in, so we're almost at a quarter of the way through the challenge. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to find the next village. I do know that it should be just, or Deantopia should, I mean, just be over here. So Deantopia is basically just right over this ice right here. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the lanterns right there. And if I remember correctly, that's the direction that we came from. So we could go over here and see what we got. I'm gonna go on our ice highway. Maybe we make an ice highway to go with it too. I mean, this would definitely be infinitely faster. Oh. Okay, it is getting dark, so it's gonna be a little dangerous here, but I wanted to share this with you guys. Doesn't that look crazy? Also, look at everything that just spawned. I'm debating on what to do here, because I don't want to die. Do I sprint back home and bring a bed? I think that's the move. I think I'm going to sprint back to the village. And I'm going to bring a bed next time. So, another day down. Day 23 gone super fast. So, I'm going to go run back and get that bed. Okay, guys. I've been going in a straight line, like in the same direction from the village over that way. And it is... Whoa, the goat jumped so high. And it is just like all mountains. Is this the Snowy Slopes? Yeah, that's what the biome's called. I've been in Snowy Slopes for quite some time. That was dangerous. Some really big caves here. So that's been super cool to see. I guess I've never really been in this biome before. I guess I have been at some point, but I just never really noticed how big it really is. But it's been cool. The waterfalls and the natural glaciers and stuff have been sweet. But I'd really like to find a village that's not in the snow or not snow adjacent. So hopefully we're going to find one of those soon. I'd really like to find just, you know, plain oak, maybe like a desert one. A desert one would be super cool. So hopefully we're going to find one of those soon. Also, there is a lot of powder snow, and I don't want to lose the run to falling through powder snow. You guys aren't going to believe this. Or maybe you will. Maybe you know this game better than I do. We found another village, but it's another snow village. So I am going to write down the coordinates for this place. But I think oh, little orange tabby reminds me of my cat. I think to make the challenge a little more interesting, I'm gonna look. Oh my gosh, look how spread out this village is, by the way. This one is like sprawling. It kind of goes across. That's very interesting. I'm gonna write down the chords for this, but I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna try and push ourselves. We have what, 75 days? We should try and see if we can connect it to another village in a different biome. Maybe just to spruce up the rail network a little more. But I'm going to keep exploring, and if something interesting comes up, then you'll see me again. Or maybe you'll hear me vent and complain about how I can't find anything except for freaking snow villages. First of all, there are scary illagers over there that scare me, but look at what we found! We did it! Oh my goodness. Okay, it took us 25 days in Minecraft, but we found more than 3 villages. Technically, we found 4 villages if you count the 3rd snow village. So this will be our 3rd stop. This will be our 3rd little area for the train station. Let's see our cords here. So we're at 3,000. We're a little far away. Dang, this village is huge. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, this is exactly what I was imagining. This is like a big... This is a big village. This is like a nice metropolitan. I mean, not really, because it's a rural and they're farmers, but you know, this is a pretty big sized village compared to the other 2, I think. I mean, Farmville is let's be real, it's tiny. And then Deantopia, I mean, we call it a Deantopia because I fixed it, but that needs to be fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill that in for sure. I might have to fill this in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna get filled in too. What should we call this place? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that. So I was terraforming the village earlier. I filled in a bunch of the holes. I've been digging a lot of dirt. And I didn't even realize that there's like a pier kind of like deck thing going on over here. That is super cool. So I think I'll probably end up expanding something with this. Maybe make it like a nice port. I don't know. I want to do something with this. This is really cool. I think it has some room to get kind of fixed up. I don't know what happened with the generation. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or if this biome kind of messed with it or what. But that's super cool. So I'm probably going to terraform some of this stone too. And then I'll probably fix that area up over there. But I filled in a few of the holes. I'm going to just kind of do another pass through and make sure that there's not anything like glaring in here. But I think I filled in most of the spots where the villagers seem to be falling in. I'll probably flatten out some of this stuff just to make it easier to look at. Oh, look at that. There's a hole that I didn't fill in already. So, like I said, I'm going to do some more pass-throughs before we connect it all the way. And then I think we will connect this village first. Still haven't named it. Still don't know what I'm going to name it. But we're going to connect this place first. Just because this will take the most rail. And I think what we'll do is we'll let the other village kind of pass through it. So it'll almost be like connecting 4 villages because it'll have the stop to that village on the way. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'm already out of dirt. I cleared out like this whole place right here. But it looks good. It looks the grass is starting to grow back over here where I filled in, so that's pretty good. And we're only day 26, so we've got plenty of time. I have room to get iron if I need. Maybe if we have enough days left, we'll try and connect a village from another biome, and we may even go to 5 instead of going to 3. So that'd be super cool. But I'm gonna work on doing one last scan, kind of filling in some of the holes, and then I'll come back later. Okay, guys, I've went ahead and I cleaned up the other holes here. I also kind of leveled this place right here because this is where I want to put the train station for this village. Still haven't come up with a name. Still don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it something. There's going to be a name for sure. But I went ahead and I filled it in, kind of made it a smoother trip down. I didn't fix up the pier yet. I think that's something we can do closer to the end of the challenge. But once I sleep tonight, I'm going to go back to the next village. I'm going to map out the path that I need to go to connect this one to Deantopia. So that's what we're going to do. And then after we connect it to Deantopia, we are going to connect Deantopia to Farmville. And then, depending on how much time we have left, maybe we'll go look for another biome, look for another village. Whee! Okay, guys, it's day 29, and I made it back to the third village we found that was in the snow. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to terraform some more of this because I want to put the station right here next to this kind of icicle thing. So this will be our go-between point. The minecart will basically go Deantopia to this village, and then it'll go to the Oak Village. So this is going to be like the halfway point. It's kind of probably more than halfway, I would think, but this will be where the station kind of stops and goes between, and then it'll go to the Oak Village that's over that way across the ocean. So it'll be an ocean crossing bridge, or I guess railroad, since there'll be minecart on it, but it'll be cool. This is going to look a lot nicer whenever I kind of flatten this out and I make it more suitable for the station. And then I got some... I pressed the wrong button. I got some leaves and stuff. I trimmed some of the trees so we can make some shrubbery and some bushes and stuff. So that'll be cool. I don't know if I'll actually make the station right now or if I'll just terraform it, because I really want to put these rails down, because I think that's going to take a bit longer than I expect. So I do want to try and get to that. But before I forget, I do want to flatten this area out. That way I know what I was trying to do here, so that I know where I want to put the station when I come back. Okay, everybody, it's day 30. I finally made it back to Deantopia, and I think it's time we start working on the first train station. So I'm going to put it right around here. I think I'm going to flatten out some of this dirt. I'm going to get rid of this tree, and then I'm going to fill in over the top of some of this ice. Hopefully this polar bear doesn't hurt me. Okay. Oh, he's looking right at us. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to cut down this tree. I'm going to put the first building here. I think I'm going to do some kind of stone. I'm thinking maybe like smooth stone, or like the cobbled, you know what I'm talking about, like stone bricks. You know, that's something. And I'm thinking I do some kind of like stone brick-esque building. We can get some slabs with that. We can get some stairs. I think it'll go good with all of the wood, so I think it'll go good with the spruce. I think it'll go good with the oak, and I think it'll be good. So I want to do it here. I know for sure we're on Z621, and I know we need to go from Z621 to Z722 for Snow Village 3, and then the Oak Village goes back to Z655, where I wanted to put that. So, it'll be interesting. I think I'm going to have to kind of snake it around, maybe. I don't know. We'll plan it out. We'll do a dirt road. We'll do like dirt or something, and we'll plan it out, the route of the track. I also am trying to decide if I want to just put the rails on top of dirt, or if I want to put the rails on top of something else. I may put it on top of like slabs, just to kind of save blocks. Just that'll be easier to do, block wise. That'll kind of give us some more room for what we want to do, and I guess it'll look a little bit better. So I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna try and decide what to do about that. Looks like the sun's going down here. I'm going to fill this out, and then probably give you a building montage or something whenever I do start working on this. I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot. It's day 30. We're about a third of the way through the challenge. Or, well, not a third of the way. We're like 3/10 of the way through the challenge. And I think it should be good. I think we're in a good spot. I'm really hoping we can try and get to one more village. I think that'd be a lot of fun, but we'll have to see how much the rails and stuff take, because, believe it or not, we are, let me see, I think 2,000? Yep, we are 2,100 blocks X away from that village, and I do not think we have 1,000 rails. So that's going to be really interesting to try and solve that problem. Will we do an iron farm? Will we just keep mining? I'm not sure, but that's something that we'll have to find out once we see how much rail we need. So I'm going to go back to base and sleep through this night, and then you guys will get to watch a fun montage soon. Okay, so I'm working on the train station right now, and I never, ever in my life thought this day would come, but we have run out of coal, if you can believe that. I've been smelting so much stone for this project that I've used up all of my coal reserves, so I guess we're gonna go looking for coal and some caves here soon after I lay down the rest of this. I think I'm going to make this station pretty small, like I'll make it this big. And then I'll have like a door this way that will lead to the track, and then the rail will go that way. So I think that's the plan right now. Or you know what I might do? I'm lying to you guys. I'll put one rail here. Oh man. Okay, I baited you guys. I'm gonna take this down. I need to expand it out one more, because I'll put a rail on this side, and then I'll put a rail on this side. And then if we ever find something over there, we'll put a rail on this side. But I don't know about that happening. So I'm gonna take this down, and I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna fix it. So I guess I'll see you guys when I find a cave, or if something crazy happens. This is what we're looking at right now, kind of like a shell. I think I'm gonna expand it a couple blocks higher, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the corners yet. But this is what we're looking at right now. I think I want to go get some sand and some glass, and I'll just make some windows here. I'm forgetting the word. Sorry, I've been up all day. So I'm gonna get some windows. I'm gonna put them in here. Probably gonna stain them. Maybe do a dye. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. Maybe each. Maybe Deantopia will get its own color of windows. Perhaps. Oh, there go my legs. All right. Well, I'm gonna put the track right here. So it's gonna go over there. So that'll be cool. Actually, I'll probably make like a platform. That's what I'll do. I'll make like a platform right here, so that it's you can walk out and not just be like boom, straight rail right when you hit it. So that's what we'll do next. Gosh, you guys, you don't know how much cobblestone and stone I've smelted and dug up, and now it's about to be a sand mining montage. So I'll probably let you guys skip watching all the sand. Who knows how long this video is? It's day 36. We're a third of the way through. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. These builds might take a little bit longer than I expected, but I'm locked in. I've got some YouTube on the second screen. I'm ready to build. I'm ready to get some work done. I say as I'm running circles right here, wasting valuable daylight. Look at that. The sun's already going down. So I'm going to go get sand. This build was pretty interesting for me, as I'm a pretty bad builder. I wanted to go for something simple and homemade, and I wanted it to look like something I would have made in my world when I was younger. Day 40, and we are... I don't know if we're close to wrapping it up. I still got a lot to do. I need to add some platforms, need to add some more walls. I think I'll do like an extra platform here. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm going to add like a wider platform. I think I may have talked about this yesterday when I was recording, but something for people to stand on so they're not just jumping like straight off the rail, and so I'm going to do that here. So it's kind of like rail and then a break where people can kind of stand, and I'll probably wall it off. I put some walls here to kind of look like supports, like holding it up, and then I put some extra blocks there because we have the stairs on this side, so just to kind of even it out. I don't think I'm going to do any decorative little things like this in the front. To the sides. I'll probably just keep those how they are. And then I might do some walls down here, but I'm not sure because I have the triple staircase. I think I might just keep this how it is and kind of let it be not even, like, in between. So I think that's the play for now. Honestly, it's looking better than I thought. I'm a really bad builder, I'll be honest. I'm pretty bad at building. So I'll probably duplicate this build for the other train stations, but I might change like the wooden side Or I'm thinking I might do like a wool roof. I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll do like a different color roof for everyone. But if I do that, I'm probably going to need some sheep, or I'm going to need some string to make sure I have enough wool. So don't know what to do about that. We'll see. I might do... Maybe I'll do different wood. Maybe I'll do like whatever trim is right here, and I'll change it for each village. I'll make it like a different wood just to try and set them apart from each other, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure that out. But we're 40 days in. It's almost halfway. It's sneaking up on me, honestly. I know for a fact I'm going to need a bunch more rails to get to the oak village over there. So I think I might go start exploring. I did get some more coal from one of the holes over there. And then I have been getting a lot of cobblestone and sand from over there. You can see all the glass and sand and stuff. So I've mostly just been mining. I think I'm going to have to go look for another mine shaft. I think that's the play. I do have a decent bit of iron. I might be able to just use that for rails, but honestly, I think it's safer if I just find another mine shaft. Maybe not safer for my life, but safer for the time of the challenge for me to do that. So think that is our intermediate kind of goal. First goal is definitely just establishing the path that... Oh, geez. Establishing the path that the rail needs to go, and that'll give us a better idea of how much rail we're going to need. So I believe we have 7 stacks of normal rails, and then I'll have powered rails along the way. So once we get the path established, that'll kind of give us a better idea of what we're looking at. So I think that's what we'll do first, and then from there we'll kind of determine if we need to look at getting more rails. So yeah, we're going to keep smelting. I'll probably go mine some more stone because I think I'll need some more. And I might need to go chop some more trees. But I'm thinking we'll do a spruce roof here. I think we'll just do a spruce roof because I don't think I'm going to get enough wool within the time of the challenge. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey guys, it's day 45. I've been working on the train station. I think we're just about done with the station itself, and I think we are going to start putting down some rails and trying to track where it needs to go. So here are the two kind of, I guess platforms is the best way to put this. So we have the platform that's going to go to the second snow village and to the oak village. And then we have this one that's going to go to Farmville over there. So those are set up, and if we do end up extending to another village over there, which I don't know if there is one in that direction, but maybe if we snake off one way, we can kind of find one. I'll put a platform there, but I'm not going to worry about it right now since I don't have one. I did also decorate the inside. We've got a lantern. Is that what we got? Lantern here. I added some chairs that people can wait in, and then I added a counter here where I'll probably add some more stuff eventually to it, but this is where people would, I guess, check in if they wanted to get their tickets and go wherever. So I think we're in a good spot. I think that this is good to go. Now it's just a matter of getting these slabs and putting it down, I guess. I guess we're at the point now where we finally got to actually start connecting these villages. So before any rails go down, this will be the first way that we kind of map out the path to the other village. Oh, I also made a farm over there for the trees just so I knew I had enough spruce wood. So I'll probably end up doing that again for the oak, because I'll probably do an oak station. And then I don't know if I'll do a spruce station again for over there. Maybe I'll do a birch station because I do have a lot of birch wood too. So Farmville might be birch, this one will be spruce, and then the oak one will be oak. And then maybe I'll make the other snow village on the way. Maybe I'll make that spruce. I'll add a stop there. So now it's time. I'm going to start throwing down these slabs, and I'm going to see how long it's going to take us to get there. Okay guys, well I'm already out of slabs of deep slate, and we haven't even left the boundaries of our village for Deentopia right now, so I'm gonna need a lot more slabs, and I'm probably gonna have to replace all this deep slate if I want to have a cohesive looking rail. So I don't know if I'm going to do all wood slabs or what, but I think just for now I'll probably replace them all with wood slabs later, and I'm just gonna make sure that we can reach the village and get an idea of how many blocks we're gonna need for rails. This was 2 stacks and 50 blocks, I think. So we are in for a treat for sure. We're in for a long build here. We got another 1,000 something blocks to go. So I'm gonna turn all of these spruce logs. I'm gonna take this whole batch. I'm gonna take this whole batch of spruce logs. We're gonna make this whole thing that. And now we are going to see just how far we can get with this. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea how far this is gonna get us, but it will hopefully get us a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's like 600 blocks. I think that'll get us over halfway there, but we'll probably have to stop and cut down some more trees. So it's day 46. We're almost halfway through the challenge, and we're about to connect our first village, kind of, almost, with slabs, not rails yet. But it's, you know, oh, we just went in free cam mode. But yeah, we are working on it, so it's happening. Okay, guys, I've just woken up on day 50. I think I'm like halfway to the snow village, not near the oak village yet, but we are moving along. I don't know how many stacks I've gone through so far, but it's been a lot of stacks of slabs. It just never ends. It never ends. I feel like I get closer, but even then, I have no idea how close we're getting. So this is going to be very interesting to see. I think I can place rails down like this because I'm putting them at the top of the block. But if we can't, it's going to be very, it'll be an easy fix. It'll be an easy fix, right, guys? Well, I'm going to keep putting down these slabs, and oh, wow, he jumped really high. I'll see you guys later. Hello, everybody. It is the night of day 59. It has been so many Minecraft days of me sitting here placing slabs, and I have finally just about reached the first village. So I still got to place some more slabs down. I don't even know where to begin of how many stacks it's been. I'll have to go back and check, but my goodness. If we can connect these villages before the 100-day mark, I will be so incredibly impressed, because it's looking like it might not happen. I'm going to be honest. It's looking scary. It's looking like it might not happen. So I'm going to get back to laying down these slabs. I'm just going to put them where the station's going to be, as to not waste any more daytime. And then we're going to keep on going until we get to the Oak Village. So, whew, almost there. Almost to the first village. No rails placed, only the slabs. I'm getting worried. I didn't know that on day 60, it would all end on that bridge. Guess what? I went to go put another slab underneath the track, and this is what we get. So that is what happened. That is how the cookie crumbles, I guess. We made it 60 days. We found every village we needed, and it took me falling like 60 blocks from the sky to end it all. So that's the challenge. Is this really it? I don't even know what to say. Is this truly the end? Surely I have to try again. I mean, surely I have to try again. You know what? We'll try again. Another day. It happened so fast, like I couldn't even open my recording software There are a lot of lessons to take away from this. Maybe a healthy wide staircase would be better for my next attempt than just bridging across. Or, there's more chances to break my fall before I lose everything. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to survive this challenge. Please consider dropping a like and a sub so that I can do another attempt at the challenge, and maybe it will be sooner than 5 years next time. I'll see you guys later.